Hey everyone, my name is Brooke from Naturally Living Me. And I'm going to talk today about the weight management program that I offer for my clients. It is by far the most effective weight loss program that I have found out there. I've tried many with my clients and family members, and this has been so effective because it addresses and supports the body as a whole, and it includes homeopathics, herbal supplements, the diet portion. It's very well tailored and made to help the body to rid stored fats. And some people are a little bit scared at first because of how intense it may seem, but I promise you it's worth it. So hang in there. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the program in a little bit more detail so you have some more information to make a decision if you'd like to pursue this. This is from a company called Des Bio. It's a company that I work with and I value, and they have wonderful products. And this has been a protocol that has been around for a long time with great success. So there's different options, but I'm going to just share the ones that I typically use with my clients. So there's the diet portion. The diet portion is going to be probably the most overwhelming for people because they wonder, how can I even do this? But there's a 500 calorie option and a 1,000 calorie option. I usually suggest the 1,000 calorie option for my clients, mostly because they get scared to think, how could I do 500? But we've done it multiple times with 500 with great success, very safe. It's a short period of time. This is not meant to be long-term, the actual deep dive into the weight loss program part, but there's a maintenance program, and that's really a key to the whole program as well, is maintaining it for years to come. But the restrictive diet portion is 1,000 calories, and what's included in that is really you're eliminating a lot of the processed foods, the sugars, the grains, the fatty foods, and you're going straight to the food that comes from the ground. So you have your fruits and your vegetables and your protein. And for the morning with 1,000, you get a shake, a specific kind of shake. For lunch, you get one protein, one vegetable, and one fruit. And it's designated which fruits and which vegetables and proteins are acceptable, so you don't have to guess on that. And then supper's the same thing. You get a protein, a vegetable, and a fruit. Most people on it are not hungry at all. They're amazed. They're like, I feel really full. And part of that is because it's created in a way that your body can manage this and that it's safe. And so some other things that are included in while you're doing the diet portion is something called Crave Control. Crave Control is more about the physical hunger that you may get at times when your body is wanting more food and feeling like, oh, I'm just hungry. It has chromium. That's a really great blood sugar regulator. It's got some green tea leaf. It's got a bunch of herbals in it. And so this is more about physical hunger. You also will get a bottle of homeopathic called Appetite Control. And Appetite Control is more about the emotional eating. So if you're someone that's, when they get bored or they get sad, they just turn to food. This helps just naturally tell the body, we don't need to have food right now. It's okay. Our body's going to be just fine. Some people take these two supplements every day just because it helps them. The key to this whole program, though, is this thing called HA2CG. This is not the actual hormone. I just want to make sure that is very clear. We're not giving you any sort of hormone. This is a homeopathic version of it. So it's just the frequency of it. It helps your body. It's basically like a signal for your body to say, hey, turn on that part of the body. It's safe, it's effective. And what it does is it helps the body to go after the stored fats that only are there when you are, in actual starvation. And so most people, when they get on it, go, what is this? It's so amazing. It works so well, but it only works well if you are doing the diet portion. So it's really important that you're doing those things. And these drops, so these homeopathics, if you've never taken homeopathics, are either taken under the tongue or put in your water. And it has to be away from food, like 15 minutes. Or if you put it in water, it needs to be pure water. So that's the diet portion. And usually the diet portion is about 6 weeks. But let's talk about what happens before then, because we need to get your body prepared to when it starts to release all of this stored fat. Well, what's in stored fat? Toxins. And so a lot of times when people start losing weight, they can start to feel worse because the body is releasing all that toxins that hangs out in the stored fats. So that's why it's important that we have the detox kit, which is basically the homeopathics, the vials that go under the tongue or in the water. And it's comprehensive in that it supports the liver and the kidneys, it supports the brain, it supports the spine, it supports the lymphatic system. And so it's very, very important. I love that part about this program is because not only is it going after the stored fats, but it's supporting your body while you do it. So it's much more effective and easier and gentler on the body. And this is not a detox where you're gonna feel like, oh, I need to be on the toilet all day. Some people get worried. It's very gentle. So you actually will start the detox portion for 1 week before you start eliminating foods. And so once you get done with that, you'll continue taking those drops and then move into the diet portion and the supplements that I was showing you. So that'll take 7 weeks. Once you get to 7 weeks, you're going to transition into what's called maintenance. And maintenance is really a great thing, really long term, if you can do it. My goal always is to make lifestyle changes and not just to have a quick, oh, that was a great 7-week program and now I'm done. This is really meant to be about lifestyle changes because that's really where you're going to see deep change in your body. So if you're looking for a quick fix, this may not be the best option for you because you will lose the weight if you do it in the time frame, but if you don't continue to keep up the maintenance, you may start going back into those old patterns and the body will go back into those old patterns of storing fat. So maintenance portion, it's about they say 3 weeks. I like to say 6 weeks because it gets you in a habit of learning how to do that. You get more calories, you get more food options. It's much more maybe doable for some people. A lot of people are like, man, I'm not hungry after all of that. That's a lot of food now to eat, but it's still eliminating a lot of the processed foods, a ton of fats, sugars, some of the inflammatory foods that your body is naturally, doesn't like. You have typically gluten and dairy and sugars that are naturally inflammatory. So most people feel great on this. Most people have energy. They feel like their brain is clear. Mentally, as much as physically, people notice a shift. People sleep better. They have just more vitality overall. And so this whole set, you would get the homeopathics, the herbals, the detox drops, and then an outline of the diet. And it comes with a calendar to check every day so you'd know exactly, what's coming next, how many drops of this, what do I take next? And then the rest is up to you, really, is to follow through. So that gives just a very brief overview of what the weight management program is. And again, it's meant to set you up for a long-term success, not just a little quick fix. So if you're interested in this at all, you can contact me for more information. My email is Brooke, BROOKE, at naturallylivingme.net, or you can go to my website, which is naturallylivingme.net, and you can check out just more of the services that I offer, or there's a contact page. I don't have information quite yet about the weight management program on my website, but feel free to reach out to me and I can send you more information. I hope that's helpful. And if you have any questions, like I said, reach out. I'm happy to help. and don't be overwhelmed by all of the information or wondering if you can do it. You can do it. I've watched many people become very successful with it, and it's worth it. It's your long-term health is worth the investment. And so I hope you'll make that investment, whatever that looks like for you, but know that I'm here to cheer you on if you decide to pursue that. All right, hope you have a great day.